Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 4 of Anno 2205. So the last episode we managed to get this fusion core working or, just functioning of some sort. So today we're going to be looking at expanding to the third island. That's what I'm going to be prioritizing here. We also, just before I started the game, I got a special shipment from the space station that's like connected to, I guess, like the investors of the game, and I basically just got 500 graphene and 500 iridium. So there were some other materials that I got, but right now we didn't have them unlocked. So we're pretty much good for most of the islands that we're going to be unlocking here in terms of graphene. So I don't have to do any side quests or anything for the meantime. So let's go ahead and unlock this island. And we're also going to get the reactor going. So by the looks, I'm going to need 500 operators. So that is the second tier.
So how may I be of
Yeah,
service?
so that is the second tier, so it should be quite easy. We shouldn't have too much of a problem. Let's see if I can find where my boat is. Okay, so it was back here. Well,
Welcome to Nick's
in
house
the
of
meantime,
incredibly desirable commodities.
oh, so unfortunately, we're not going to be able to sell anything, but we're going to be able to sell some algae and some synthetic cells. So I guess that's going to be the
In business, my
next
friend.
thing we're going to be building. I believe I had one of, yeah, so what I'm going to do is to bring the cost down, I'm going to just get rid of these because I just don't need it. So I'm going to remove one and then two. If I ever need them again, I'll just rebuild it. Okay, so let's get that boat over here quick.
On our way.
So I got to remember too, depending on how much money I have, which is about 71,000, I don't want to go too crazy on the expansion because buying these islands is a bit pricey. So this one's 59,863, and this one I think is the same price. So just as much as I start unlocking these islands, I'm gonna have to start paying a more heavier toll. So I gotta watch out just because, I mean, I am making a decent amount, so just under 2,500 per minute. So it's not bad. So once we get this island going and then kind of set up and being a little self-sustained, we should be able to make a little bit more money, and then I'll look at getting getting this island and then potentially putting all our production facilities here. That's the main goal. And then here's just going to be like, our main island that I'm going to be upgrading the lower class first tier citizens. And then this one's going to need the most investment wise because it's going to take 100,000 investors. Okay, so this guy's here. So let's claim the third island.
An ideal location for the next branch office. Well chosen.
Amazing. Okay, so let's see how I'm going to be building this out. I want this to look kind of neat and tidy. So,
You were given enough opportunities to join us.
and this guy decides to attack
Refused.
my main map, which is not the best. So I'm gonna have to call in the fleet. So this is what happens.
Fleet on its way.
So this is what happens when you don't do the missions. These guys come, they just start causing chaos. So as you progress in the game, it gets worse to the point that they start sending battleships. So this is gonna take some time to relieve. The other downside is if you have multiple maps, it blocks the trading and it'll start affecting your economy, and it can get out of hand real quick, especially if you don't have a lot of money like me. But considering we have 1,000 still coming in, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, that's a pretty good position. So I'm gonna start off building the infodrome. So I think I'm gonna put this in. I'm probably gonna need two. This is the outside after some point. So I'm gonna build one here and then one here. So let's just put that guy here.
Arriving.
Okay, so the fleet is here, so we're probably gonna take some time to fight off these guys. Generally, they're all going towards the middle.
Copy that.
So quite honestly, I'm just gonna send them there. Oh, nope, this guy is definitely attacking me. We're gonna have to save some money eventually to buy some extra boats, or at least upgrade them, because this is gonna start getting more difficult as the time goes on.
Copy that.
Okay. I'm just gonna send them out here and then
Underway.
they'll fight. Alright, so considering we have some visitors, it's not the biggest problem we have. Alright, so let's just continue expanding. I'm just gonna put more of these. Okay, and that looks great. And 4 of the single tile homes. Now the question is, probably just better to put
Enemy detected.
3
All
of
hands
these.
engage.
Okay, let me go see what the fleet is up to.
Copy that.
Okay, these guys are a little low, so I gotta be careful.
Roger. Affirmative.
Okay, let's bring our main ship.
We're under fire.
I'm gonna pull this guy to the back just until we have enough to get a repair drone.
Clear for action.
The last thing we need right now is to lose the ship. Because if you don't defeat them, or you lose your fleet, basically gotta wait a long
They're
time.
attacking.
Oh,
Mayday.
okay, well, just as
We're
I
under
say
fire.
that.
Full speed ahead.
And I lost the main ship.
Coordinates confirmed.
I mean, it could have been worse, but... So we just gotta get about
Copy that.
8 or 7. Right, let me see if they have some easier ships around
Full
here.
speed ahead.
Yeah, let's go back to what we were doing before. Okay, I can probably fit another one of larger 4 tiles here. Just gonna extend this out. We're probably gonna have to expand some of our production facilities too. Put a road there. Okay, so
Copy that.
these guys will come around. Okay, so we are under -9 for food. So let's expand our rice farms. One more should be good. And we have to increase the water supply. I think everything on this island is maxed out. And by the looks, it is. Do I have one here? No. So it's a good thing
Battle
that I did
stations.
get the
They're
3rd
attacking.
island. Okay, so let's put this guy here. I gotta keep some room because we are gonna need the algae production. Okay, so that's good. Everything else I'm not too worried about. So that's our next upgrade that we're gonna have to get is the rejuvenator. So we're gonna need the algae and then we're gonna need the synthetic cells. And then we can use some of it and just sell it off.
Full speed ahead.
I'll just make some extras. Okay, let's see. Is there any other
Underway.
ships? Yeah, don't want to fight those guys. But there are some
Affirmative.
here. I'm gonna send them over there. Alright, so let's start upgrading now. Because we definitely don't need a lot for 500. Compared to the last times, probably gonna be all of these homes. Great. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So now everything should probably just go straight to 500. It'll probably be close. Oh no, it's still going.
Not bad here.
Okay, so we're probably reaching now 500. Perfect. Oh, now we need the aluminum. Okay, so I didn't see that. So we're gonna have to go into the Arctic for that. So what I'm probably gonna do is try to see if I can build the algae farm and then the synthetic cell incubator. And then I'm just gonna start selling some of that. So let's go back to our first island here. I gotta make sure I don't build out too far. I'm gonna push this down. We're definitely gonna have to build the algae farm here. Extend the road that way. And now I can get this bad boy going. Luckily we have just enough to build. And we
Battle stations. They're attacking.
we didn't lose too much money either. So that's a good thing.
Battle stations. Underway.
Okay, let's see how many left we gotta defeat. So 2 more. So 15, 16, 17.
Underway.
So that's 3, not 2. Question is, who am I gonna fight? You know what? Let's take on this guy. Which is closest? Yeah, let's just take on these guys.
Roger.
So I'll just send these guys here. Okay, so let's see what this guy needs. So he needs more synthetic cells. So I don't have too much money. Okay, and now we're out of algae. Question is, if I pause this, I do have 12. So I wonder how much money that's going to make me. Because then I can just use that money to expand it.
Welcome to Nyx.
Oh, perfect.
Vic knows a bargain when he sees one.
I mean, it's not a lot right now, but
Funny, I was just thinking about you.
yeah, I don't need
Look
you.
who's here. You wouldn't be looking
Fruits. So we do have enough
for good thing.
to accept that. It's
She's been lying here
4,000.
for a while now.
Decline that because we don't need any graphene. And then that boat. Oh, we got our ships back. Okay, well, fight these guys.
Launching. Nuclear missile.
Send this guy a nice surprise.
Roger.
Alright. I'll send those guys over, and then it'll be the last of those.
Affirmative.
Okay, he did request a route. So yeah, we'll have enough. Okay. I'm gonna need to expand this anyways. And then 6 LG. Let's see. Okay, 2,000. So once we finish the one side quest, we'll be okay. And then we'll have some pretty decent income coming in. Okay, let's get this down to this
Full
guy.
speed ahead.
Driving
So
a
how much
bike,
was it?
shitty news on that job yet?
4,672. That's pretty nice. And then I think it costs about 2,000. Yep. An extra 200 for maintenance. Now let's see, can I lower the cost?
Enemy detected. All hands engage.
No. So it just goes down to
The next time
workforce,
you will fail.
We're
energy
under fire.
maintenance, and logistics. Okay, let me heal these guys.
Self-repair.
Perfect.
Running.
Leave these guys in the center. Looks like we upgraded.
Construction options expanded.
so probably going to just expand into the fourth island at some point. 77,000, so it won't be for a little bit. And it's kind of pointless to go into the Arctic right now just because we don't have enough money. And these guys are all gonna meet up with these guys.
Underway.
That's okay, not a big deal. Okay, let's hand this over.
We're under fire.
Okay,
I knew you were the right one for the job.
Copy that.
okay, so let me go ahead and expand this
Here they
guy
come.
here. And now we have positive 18 and 18. So I'm just going to leave the
Enemy detected.
rejuvenators
All
out
hands engage.
just because we're not getting that much money. I'd rather just sell everything.
Well, if it isn't my
Oh yeah,
favorite customer,
42 and we get just about 6k. That's pretty
the
nice.
right stuff at the right price.
And he also resetted his offers and we basically, this guy went back to the old nano ceramics and the cobalt.
I just love the ocean.
So I'm just going to go back and rebuild. So that's the only downside is that he's always changing every 15 minutes. Okay, now we're not going to make any more money. Having these guys just producing, so might as well just let the factory start producing the
You do what you have
rejuvenators.
to get by.
Or for 177, it's not really worth it, so.
Dick knows a bargain when he sees one.
How much fruit am I making? 5. Let's see how much it costs per hour. 30 for one? Yeah, I'm just gonna go right ahead and... Definitely worth it. Okay, now... So I need 2 more. Or 10 more. Okay, so we are down by -3, and we still have to upgrade the orange or the vitamin drinks.
New level of success reached.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move this guy over here.
Construction options expanded.
Power, we're doing pretty good. So I'm gonna remove that guy. Expand this one over. We also got a pretty decent payment from our corporation getting higher. I think I'm down in fruit, so I was selling this. So I gotta make sure that I have enough. +8. It's not too expensive to have these guys around. So I'd rather just increase it. Okay. So 56,000, 3,000 per minute, which is very, 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 very nice.
I'd rather report the problem before they say that.
Don't need any more graphene.
This day is getting better by the minute. My friend, we have a deal.
Right, sell that all off. Okay, so the only thing that I need to get this guy going is aluminum. So I'm just gonna go and expand our fourth island. We still don't have enough. Probably we'll wait that for episode 5. I'll expand. So you know what? I'm just gonna expand our main island here. Probably fit as many people as I can on this side first. Okay, perfect. Okay, so pretty much maxed out on how many buildings we can fit in this one spot. Alright, that looks pretty good. New design. You know what? Let me see what this looks like. Yeah, I like that much better. Alright, that looks really good. More of a diamond effect. Okay, so let's just continue selling. Let's see what these guys
Cassian
have.
is a house of snakes.
More credits. Don't need this.
Just the one I
Don't need that.
Welcome to Nyx. No way I'm gonna say no to a deal like that.
Alright, so we're almost at 4,000. So from the start of the episode, we were at 2,000. Now we're at 4,000 for money coming in per minute, which is absolutely amazing. I hope this doesn't change once I increase these guys. Doesn't look like it's going to change too much. I'm just going to add some more citizens. Might as well... Oh. I know this street can extend here. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. It's so close too. Okay, I'm just gonna leave no street here then. Much better. Alright, so we don't have to expand anything else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave this going up for a little bit. So let's go ahead and do this side
Cassian
quest.
Industries would like to offer you an assignment.
Alright, let's see what this guy needs. Collect containers with your
Head office
vehicle.
would be pleased to see this resolved.
Alright, perfect. And it's close by too. It says 3. Okay, and there's a third one right there.
Cargo gathered. Loading concluded.
Alright, go and pick this guy up. Send this guy back.
Roger. Copy that. Cargo gathered.
Okay, and this is a quick
Underway.
4K.
Cassian Industries would like.
So which is nice. So our bank is pretty filled up. So it's going to be about 75,000.
The board was most impressed.
On our way.
Nice.
You came to the right place. No way I'm gonna say no to it.
So the only downside is that once we open up our 5th episode, which is going to be next, the amount of money that it takes to build everything out in the Arctic is a little expensive. So I'm gonna have to make sure that I have a good build up of credits once I move over there, because the production facilities are pretty expensive to keep running. So always keep that in mind. The other thing too is I'm gonna have to send some of the vitamin drinks over at a certain point. I don't do that right away, but in order to upgrade the citizens to scientists over on that side, I'm going to need it. Alright. We basically maxed out what we could fit here. This looks really good. It's nice. I'm gonna leave some space here so that I can upgrade later on with these, or probably something else. We'll see what the plan is. So I might as well just, you know, start filling this island out. Okay, probably have to expand some of this. Not too much. Okay, perfect. One more here. Alright, -1. That's okay. It's not too bad. We don't have to worry. So I don't think I'm going to do anything over here. I'm going to leave how this island is. So let's go and finish.
We appreciate your attendance. Please consider this proposal for an eventual cooperation. You have just
I'm really
risen.
getting the idea this is my job.
Oh
Maybe
wow,
you'd wanna
easy.
have a go. You know the drill, you do.
I'll leave
Affirmative.
these side quests for episode 5.
Hey, Nick knows a bargain when he sees one.
Alright, so I think I'm going to end the episode here. So quite a bit happened. So we managed to get our third island. Pretty much almost maxed out population-wise, which is pretty good. We also got some key coastline buildings that we can use to supplement the colonies. And I think we just have to get 2 more of these after this. So, oh, actually 1. So this will be the first, and then this island will be next. So this one is going to be the first island, I think, where we have to get investors. Let's see over here. No, executive. So I guess they're just like smarter people. More of like a corporate feel. So once we get this reactor, we'll see how much the fusion building here is going to change. I imagine there's probably going to be more power flowing and running through. I think this concludes this episode. So we're going to find out what the Arctic region brings in episode 5. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you then.